How do you not look zesty drinking out of a cup in one of these? It's impossible for a guy.
For the first, I don't know, first while I started.
I think it's a side move.
You can't you gotta
Yeah, you gotta but then you can't go too deep because then it's gonna look
like you gotta fucking bulging out the side of your cheek.
You can't use the lid because. Anyways,
no.
Welcome, Bench Timers, to another episode of Bench Time. We are back to discuss this past week of football, and what better way to start than outside of America in London, where the Vikings and the Browns faced it together.
Yeah, Minnesota just getting back-to-back games here in the Europe country continent, not country. Europe is a continent. Let's get that right. I'm not stupid.
You learn something new every day here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Minnesota won this game 21-70. 70. 70. Crazy. What is this? Last year's Dolphins and Broncos game?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Wow, the turnaround.
Yeah.
With those two teams. That's crazy to think about.
Honestly.
Anyways.
The 3.5 spread was right on the money with this one, as it usually is. And we both took Minnesota. So,
Dude, Minnesota won this game with 30 seconds left, I think it was.
Yeah.
They were basically down the whole game.
Yeah, this was a nasty game until the last 3 or 4 minutes. And it was all right, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, usually teams that win the turnover battle win. But Browns had no turnovers and the Vikings had 2. And they still pulled out the win.
Yeah.
So,
I think Dylan Gabriel played, honestly, a really good first start. I mean, against a really great Minnesota defense.
Yes,
they've already been there a week. He had to acclimate himself, traveling to Europe for his first start.
First international start. Did you know that?
First quarterback to start and enter his career and an international.
I don't remember who posted that, but I was like, yeah, I can't think of one. So
you think with the Jags or the Panthers that feel like they play over there half the time with every year, start somebody, but no, yeah, that makes sense to me.
But yeah, he did solid. I mean, 19 for 33, almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's good.
Yeah. Good. Well more than good. I mean, 190s. You don't see a lot of players get over 140 anymore. It feels like in their first start, and you're like, all right, can they even throw a ball?
No, and his rush. Normally they compensate that with rushing yards, but I think he had 15.
Okay, so
I think he rushed twice, or I might be flipping numbers around. It was under 20 rushing yards.
I mean, I know he's got some legs on him, so if he needs to get mobile, he can. But
mobile,
good on him for sticking in that pocket.
So one thing, I don't know if you saw, but the Vikings hit a field goal and it was blocked by the camera wire.
I did see this.
It's not talked about because I think the British thought that was normal. They were probably like, I didn't know you can do that in football.
I can't believe they hit the damn wire up there in the goddamn stadium. Oh my god, it's over the pitch right now in the fucking ball.
God, that'd be the craziest playing football right there.
That's probably what you heard from anyone in rows 134 to 172.
134 to 172.
But just
all right. It's getting funky up in here. Let's move on to the Texans. They went to the Ravens, and they got their revenge after only scoring 2 points last year. And they won 44-10.
Nasty.
We were both all over the Texans there. The Ravens have no one on their team right now.
No. And if you took Houston minus 33.5, good on you. Hey, man, right on the nose. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, CJ Stroud finally looked good. I can't lie, though. It's this Bengals team's becoming, or this Baltimore team is becoming more of the Bengals day by day with just the way they play, and the defense is terrible. Baltimore fans have got to be just like, we need something. They need a glimmer of hope, and there has been no hope except for CJ GJ coming in and
That actually might do it.
Trading, they traded for a Lohi Gilman from the Chargers today as well. So
Odafe Owe gone.
Yeah.
10 sacks last year. 10 sacks last year, and he's gone to the Chargers.
that just goes to show that I don't know what it goes to show, honestly.
I don't know either.
They're trying to pick up secondary pieces, which I understand, but I mean, your line's already a mess without Matabuki.
Right,
in there.
they're talking about how much they need edge rushers.
Yeah,
Get rid of one. But the Ravens have allowed 37 points 4 times this year. The only time was the Browns.
That's fair.
That's pretty bad. So, but you know what wasn't bad? CJ Stroud. He actually got it going. He went 23 for 27, 244 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
That feels like the CJ Stroud I saw in rookie year.
Yeah, that was some.
It was good.
CJ flashback right there.
It was good to see. He felt clean in the pocket for sure. I mean, felt comfortable, could throw it. Xavier Hutchinson, their receiver that they drafted, right? Caught a couple touchdowns, so good on him. Jalen Knoll, also, if you saw Jair tried to rip the ball out of his first touchdown.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Jair?
And then his explanation was bad too.
You come into the Ravens flock and you're gonna do that? It's just,
dude, you've been.
I'm not gonna let that happen. Jeez, oh my god.
The fall off of Jair needs to be studied.
We don't. I think it's been studied. I think we already know. It's. Maybe we don't. We'll continue the study. We'll continue.
No words. You know what also needs to be studied, though? Derrick Henry having 15 carries and 33 yards. He didn't have a touchdown, but...
The Justin Hill show, for the most part.
Yeah, they haven't been running the ball, and a lot of it is because Henry has not ran well since week 1 against the Bills.
No, he ain't looking good on my fantasy team either. I'm ready to ship his ass out. Not yet, but soon.
Well, I would do it before it gets worse.
I'm going to let it get better one last time.
Against the Rams, and then
the game after that, or
the Bears.
That's actually makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
it's still not.
Yeah,
no.
After that, you got the Dolphins.
Okay, yes. There's the game. All right, we're selling him after the Ravens.
Can you imagine he still doesn't do? Oh yeah, it's over after that.
Oh yeah,
it's over.
He's going on the waivers.
The waivers, and then someone picks him up.
He's gonna have 30 points for like 5 straight games.
All right. The next game, the Giants at the Saints. The Saints pick up their first win, winning 26-14 after being down 14-3. Yeah, 14-3.
Yeah, I believe so. Yep, that is true.
We were both on the Giants, so that sucked.
Yeah, Jackson Dart played like ass. I mean, it's just what you expect from a rookie, though. I mean, he got you a win against an undefeated team. Of course, he's going to lose to Spencer Rattler, who's 0-10 in his first 10 career games starting. So good for Spencer Rattler getting his first win, though. I won't lie when I say that I am very happy to see him finally get a win. I think he deserves it. He's taken a lot of hits and gone through a lot of games where it's close, but it's not close enough. So finally gets it done. He can put it behind him.
Playing 9 games through with no wins, that's got to do something to a man.
Oh, it either makes you like literally he's going to be like a superstar at some point, or that just ruined the whole rest of his career.
The next game is the Broncos finally destroyed the Eagles. Not really destroyed. It wasn't that crazy. It just felt good because the Eagles should have not won like the last 2 games. It felt like they were about to pull it out again this week. But Broncos held on after being down 3-17 when the fourth quarter started.
Yeah,
I thought it was over because we both had the Broncos.
Damn right. 21-17. Both took Broncos plus 3.5. Don't even matter. We'll do minus 3.5, brother, because it still hit. Yeah, Denver. Hey, they were on top of it. AJ Brown once again acting like a diva and giving up mid route on a little jog because he doesn't think he's going to get a deep ball from Jalen Hurts. It's disgusting to see. That's why Devonta Smith led the team in receptions and yards. So
Yeah.
AJ, got to get it together, brother. But yeah, good for the Eagles finally seeing a loss. As a Packers fan, that's what I want to see. So they're vulnerable. So hopefully they go on a little downward spiral here, but highly unlikely.
Yeah, they're definitely vulnerable. I think they got exposed that fourth quarter for sure. So
Especially leading 17-3
yeah,
at that point. I mean, that defense has got some question marks, and that offense has had got some bigger question marks because they're missing Kellen Moore. Is that who the coordinator was for him last year, I believe? And now he's with the Saints as their head coach. But I think they're missing Kellen Moore right now because, I mean, Saquon's not looked like Saquon this year. They haven't ran the ball very well with them, haven't gotten the passing game going as well as they did in each game last year. It seemed like they were question marks.
Hurts kind of looks like Hurts from like his rookie year, like flashes of good, flashes of bad, but like mediocre at best.
Yeah, and he's looking. I mean, he tries to look as calm and composed as he can, but
I don't know why that annoys me, honestly. When
just
he does
like
that. Yeah, but then you'll see him in interviews or in practice, and he's a completely different person. It's like I get trying to like be calm and like no emotion, but then it's to a certain point where he's like everyone he wants everyone to think that's his personality or something.
Like
but he's actually completely different. But it's like whenever they kicked that field goal and lost, you know he was excited deep down, but he had to pretend to be pissed so he can say we weren't good enough today. It doesn't matter. We got to improve. Like, bro,
yeah,
stop farming.
Stop farming.
Just play ball or something. Well, actually, don't play good ball because.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, we got Dallas, who traveled to New York to face the winless Jets, who still remain winless as the only winless team in the NFL now. Dallas won 37-22, but this score is really like 30-6.
Yeah, basically so 30-6.
30-6 is really the technical.
Backups were in fourth quarter for the Cowboys.
I was on Dallas here, -2.5, and I believe somebody wasn't. On the
yes, I was on the Jets. I would do it again next time they play. I don't know why this game kind of screamed a little trap game to me. The last 4 games they played, the Jets won 3 times. And just like you saw with the Saints, when you keep losing games, unless you're like 0-10, then you just give up. But early this season, you're really hungry for that win, and the Cowboys have been on and off. So
yeah,
brutal loss, but
does it feel weird seeing the only team left in the league being a winless team instead of a team that doesn't have a loss yet, like an undefeated team versus a winless team? Which one's like weirder to see at this point? Because we don't have any more undefeated teams in the league now.
Yeah,
and there's only a team that's winless. But I feel like it's usually the other way around, where everyone's at least got at least one win by the time the team that is undefeated loses their first game.
I think it's more weird being defeated, not winning a game, because you can't even. That's when you just start questioning, like, okay, why are they losing so much? Is it the top office? Is it the players? Is it the coaches?
And know there's people betting on that team every week because they're like, this is the week that they're going to start winning.
And it's like, I feel like seeing like 8-0, we'll go 8-0, is very impressive. But seeing 0-8, it's like, you just feel bad for them. Like, you start questioning for them, like, what do they need?
Yeah.
But when a team's undefeated, you're like, how are they going to lose? And that's really all you think about. Like, some teams you just kind of expect it. Like last year when we went 9-0, I was expecting. No, I'm just kidding.
Literally pretty much called it, honestly. I literally did call it.
I did call it, actually, yeah. But that's just because, like, we have that championship team mentality, players, top-down office. Like, we have just a whole different mentality. So it makes sense betting a team to go undefeated like that, or the Bills to go undefeated. That makes sense because those teams are stacked.
Right.
But, like, seeing teams not win at all, you can't figure out why.
I really wouldn't have picked. I mean, I thought the Jets were going to be bad, but not this bad. I thought they would have had at least one win under their belt by now.
Yeah.
And honestly, we could be talking differently if they would have like somehow got on, won that first game of the season against the Steelers. That was so close. It could be a different story we're talking about. They could have 1 to 2 wins under their belt just because of the confidence. But you lose a close game like that to start the season, and then you lose Justin Fields for a game or two or whatever it was, and then it's
So that's the thing with Justin Fields is he's not playing bad. Like he had one game he was out, but in those other 3 games he had at least 200 yards and at least a touchdown.
He's one of 3 main starting quarterbacks without an interception now, which is Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts. Funny that we just talked about that, and then Jaden Daniels, I believe, is the other one. So that's your 3 without picks, but
both missed. 2 of those missed a week.
Yeah,
but in Jalen Hurts, they just protect him.
Oh, and Dylan Gabriel, I guess too. I guess we can say that now. Yeah. But he's got 1 less touchdown than Justin Fields.
So that's the thing. Like, and they're running the ball well. It's just their defense isn't playing as good as normal because that's what's been carrying them the last 2 years.
And that's what
defense.
And that's what Aaron Glenn was brought in there to do. He's
literally the D coordinator of the Lions the year before. So I don't know why.
It's bad.
The Jets got something they need to figure out because offensively, it's not that bad. They need to get Garrett Wilson the ball more than just the fourth quarter. But
I say that they just fire the owner of the Jets, and we might start working in a different direction. I think that's what teams got to start doing. Well, it's unfortunate because they're the owner, so I mean they would have to, give up the right to want to be able to sell the team or whatever. But
yeah, Jets fans got it rough right now. I mean, Jerry Jones is flipping them off. I mean, it's bad.
yeah, Jerry.
He was fined, I think, $250 or $500K for flipping fans off at the game.
Jerry thinks he's winning the Super Bowl every week now. He said, "I got to win without Micah." That's right, you little jet mother.
That's what he wrote on his calendar, jet mother. All right,
on my jet to go see the jet mother.
All right, moving on. We got the Raiders. They went to Indianapolis and got their ass kicked. They lost 40-6, and we were all over the Colts and the spread. Not much really to talk about here besides Jonathan Taylor getting 3 touchdowns and Geno Smith having the same amount, but with interceptions instead of touchdowns.
Yeah, it's really bad. I almost want to break down and cry because Geno Smith is, understandably, but it's so bad that I don't think anyone knows what's going on in Las Vegas right now. Is Pete Carroll the actual coach, or is it Chip Kelly? Because I think it's Chip Kelly. I think Pete Carroll has fucking dementia, and he's just walking around there. And then Chip's like, "Come on, man, I'll run the offense for
following him where to shake hands with the coach."
Geno, God, it's so bad. So bad. You cannot be having a 6-9 touchdown interception ratio. 6 touchdowns, 9 it's not a ratio, but that's still we're talking about Jake Browning level bad. We're talking, unfortunately, Joe Flacco level bad because he had 6 picks and 2 touchdowns on the season. So we got to make a change.
Yeah.
It might be Aiden O'Connell time.
Don't give me hope. I only say that because I have his auto, but
it's going to happen sooner or later. It has to.
They're paying Geno too much. I don't. If it happens, I think it'll be like the last 6 weeks or something.
And it's even worse because it's Pete Carroll there, so he's going to ride for his boy Geno until he's.
Yeah. The other thing is Geno doesn't have the weapons he had in Seattle too. Like he's got Brock Bowers, who's been dealing with a knee injury all year, and Jacoby Myers. And
then didn't Amari Cooper sign there and then retire?
Yeah, and then Amari Cooper
later.
Yeah, that's
so
he realized he was like, I don't know.
He knew what was coming. He walked in, he was like, you know what, shit.
Can you imagine though if they actually still had Amari Cooper and he was playing like he was like 2 years ago or something?
If he was playing like he was 2 years ago, like Derek Carr level Amari Cooper.
I bet Geno Smith doesn't have 9 interceptions.
I bet he doesn't.
I bet he has 6.
Yeah, and 7 touchdowns instead of 6.
Yeah. What? Nope. We got close there. All right, moving on. The Dolphins went to the Panthers, and they were up 17-0, and they lost 27-24. It was unfortunate for both of us. We had the Dolphins. They were underdogs for a reason. The books know something with these damn Dolphins, man. I keep losing money to the Dolphins.
Yeah, they know something about the Dolphins, and they know something about the Panthers, too. And I don't like it. Because both these teams feel like a nightmare to either try to bet on or figure out spread. Like, Miami could have won this game by 2 touchdowns, and Carolina could have just weirdly won this game by 3 touchdowns. But what are you going to do at the end of the day? We both told you guys to probably not bet on this.
I probably... Yeah.
All I know is Rico Dowdle literally was the offense for Carolina, though. I mean, 23 carries, 206 yards, and a touchdown.
First 200-yard game of the year.
Shout out
to a backup running back.
Shout out anyone who picked him up in fantasy, because that's outrageous.
Someone in our fantasy did, and he won because of it.
3 a.m.
Hey, that's what...
You got to get to it quick, man. You got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. Eric, I love to see
if you're not setting an alarm at 4 a.m. to get waivers, that's your problem in fantasy.
I watched this one video of the guy who he said, "I'm taking fantasy football so seriously this year," and he moved to Paris so that way he could be 6 hours like earlier. So that way it's like 8 a.m. whenever the waivers are happening or whatever, and he's like, I'm here sipping on my macchiato while you guys are still scrambling at 3 a.m.
That is smart. He's ahead of the game.
Crazy work.
And time.
I like to talk about Carolina's announcer fill-in for the week.
I was going to talk about it too. That was electric.
Bring him in. I mean, the Hornets, unfortunately, are kind of hard to watch, but he's the reason why they're actually watchable. I feel like the Hornets are there because of Eric Collins. Eric
Collins. Yeah.
Okay. I
thought he was gonna like shoot his voice box out of his throat like 3 times during the game. I was worried a little bit, but then I just started dying laughing. I couldn't even watch the game. I was just laughing every call.
It was electric, and
there would be a 2-yard run, and he's freaking out.
They need to just have him do a game every week. I don't even know if he was actually, like, I know it's the Charlotte Hornets, Carolina Panthers. I don't even know if he was actually a Carolina Panthers fan because he was screaming for Miami the whole time, too. Jalen Waddle!
He was just delivering non-biased.
Line after line.
Awesome bars, yeah.
Him and Gus Johnson, put them both in the booth together, and you're going to just get the most insane madness.
You won't even hear the game because they're screaming.
You're not going to hear anything on the field. No hits, no shoulder pads, no cheering. It's just going to be...
Dude, they could... even if the NBA, like he's with the NBA contract or whatever with the Hornets, surely he can come in on Sundays and call a Panthers game and someone can fill in or something.
I mean,
it's not like the Panthers are playing primetime Mondays and Thursdays.
And you got to think that it's still Fox or CBS. I feel like that's going to be I would think that's a bigger paycheck, NFL, NBA wise. I mean, I know he's the announcer of a team like the Hornets.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to get paid better if he's in the NFL.
He sounds like a guy that wouldn't take the bag. He's a loyal
He's
man.
a goat. He's a goat.
He's been with the Panthers or the Hornets since like 2010.
He lives and dies by that shit, man.
Weren't they the Bobcats?
Yeah, that's right.
So it was like, what, 2014? I don't even remember. I don't know
ball.
much. Yeah. All right.
Tampa Bay at Seattle.
This game was game of the week, probably.
It was a beautiful game. Tampa Bay.
It was just beautiful. Tear-jerking.
38-35. Just a banger of a game. We were both on the Bucks. They weren't even favored in the game.
Yeah.
Plus 3.5 all day money. It was just electric to watch. The uni matchup was awesome to watch as well. I love the throwbacks. I love how it all played
graphics.
Out. It was and the box score and everything.
Yeah. Everything was sick with that game.
Score bug, not box score, score bug. Ohio State wide receivers went crazy though. Shout out Ibuka and JSN, both on my fantasy team.
Yeah, that's insane.
Crazy work. Ibuka had 7 for 163 and a tud. Same thing with JSN with his tud, but he had 8 for 132. these guys put up
college stats.
nearly 300 yards and 15 catches between them. It's absolutely insane.
It was just backyard ball for the offense on both sides.
It felt like shot after shot, and it was beautiful game all around.
Yeah.
Perfectly scripted NFL. Perfectly scripted.
Next game, speaking of perfectly scripted, Tennessee went to the Cardinals and the Titans pulled it off. Remember last week when I was saying any team that scores 0 points always wins?
Oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah. The logic will always still stand. If a team gets blown out, NFL feels so bad that they say, you know what? You get the next game on us.
You get a game.
You get a game.
Score 0 points, you get a dub.
Goodell is the Oprah of the NFL. He's you get a game and you get a game.
I after saying that though last week, I still took Arizona, but I took the Titans spread. I thought too many times in a row but it literally has just happened like every time.
Yeah, literally every time.
You took Tennessee,
yeah,
and the spread, of course. So
yeah, very happy with it. I followed the Tyler Golden rule, and it worked out. So I want to thank my partner at Bench Time here for giving me that inside information. This is my source.
Another thing that was rigged about this game, I was just everyone. I mean, you've probably heard about it.
We were going off last week about
Ricardo dropped the ball at the 1 yard line right before the touchdown. It happened last week, and then it happens again. That never even happens. And it happens 2 weeks in a row. I mean, I'm sure you've heard everyone complaining about it, so I'm not going to complain any further. I did a lot of that last week, but, dude, that's just stupid. They should have cut him that day.
Jonathan Gannon had every reason to go up and get in his face for that. Honestly,
his shoulder pads and everything.
A lot of people are like, you can't. I don't care.
Yeah.
You have a player that you're paying. He's making $1 million. I know he's a third string running back, but all said and done, he's probably making $900,000, $1 million.
Yeah, that's the fundamentals you learn as a kid.
You
Pee Wee football.
Yeah, and they were talking about. I'm sure that even last week, they show that clip of Adonai Mitchell dropping that ball at the goal line. Every team's in their office watching it, going, "This is what we do not do right here."
Does it again?
Yeah, if I'm Jonathan Gannon, I'm livid. DeMarcado probably doesn't even see the field again, in my opinion.
I don't think he will.
It's really unfortunate because that was a great run he had there.
It was,
but
yeah,
a lot of fantasy games lost because of that as well.
Well, if you have Omari DeMarcado,
it's rough
starting on your fantasy team. It's already.
You're already
rough.
You already have 3 people on IR, and you're just not feeling it anymore.
Washington went to the Chargers, and they won. Actually, yeah. I was a little shocked there because we both had the Chargers.
Yeah,
which sucked. I don't know how.
27-10 too. It's a 17-point game, which it was a 1-score game there for a tiny bit, and then it was a 10-point game for a tiny bit. And then it got at. I mean, Herbert threw that pick on the goal line, I think, and nothing went right in this game for the Chargers. We were both on the Chargers minus 2.5, of course. That bit us in the ass, but other than that, the Chargers are also even more after a 17-point loss because now Hampton's on IR.
Woeful.
Word of the day.
That one. I forgot that existed. That's good.
Yeah, I've been reading the.
It sounds like I just got a waffle in Belgium. Like I was saying whoa and waffle. I got so excited I just combined it.
Can I get a waffle?
Let me get a waffle.
A waffle with a little bit of strawberry.
With a little bit of strawberry. Yeah. So, anyways, Hampton's placed on IR. So yeah, it sucks for them.
Yeah.
Bill for the Commanders.
The government plant.
The government plant finally went off. He had 14 carries, 111 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Washington fans after this game were saying, we just got Clinton Portis back. And I'm like, dude, you need to chill out, bro. This isn't... Dude, I love fan bases that haven't won in a long time, and then they finally start winning, and then it's like they have one player, and they're like, "Oh, we're back! We got freaking Marvin Harrison just reincarnated." It's like, hold on, buddy. All right, let's figure it out here. Bill is good, but we got to give him some more time here.
Maybe if his name was Bob, he'd be better. That sounds terrifying in the NFL.
Bob the Builder. He's building yards and yards and yards.
Okay, next game. The Tigers.
The Tigers.
Yeah, the Detroit. Oh my
God.
It's baseball playoffs. Okay.
Yeah, it's heated.
The Lions went to Cincinnati and played the Bengals, and the score was closer there, or it seems closer than what it was.
Yeah.
But Detroit won 37-24. We were both on Detroit minus 10.5. Yeah, really, the score for the Bengals were just Jamar Chase finally having a game.
Yeah, which was also good to see.
He was also on your fantasy team.
Also,
jeez, your wide receivers are insane.
Yeah.
My God. Saying that out loud, just we were just talking about the Ohio State wide receivers, and then Jamar Chase and what he did. So,
yeah, I got 3 Ohio State. Oh, sorry, LSU. Sorry, LSU from LSU, and Zay Flowers, of course, as well on the team. So yeah, that's solid 4 right there. But yeah, it's I thought this game would be a bigger blowout than this, but Jake Browning put up garbage time numbers as he proceeded to throw 3 interceptions again.
Put up 3 touchdowns right after that. I mean, hey,
and I thought he was going to keep his job after that, but no, he's not, because I think he should have been out after that game. You throw 3 picks. I don't care about the 3 touchdowns because it's all garbage time. Finally, they do it. They pulled out a Joe Flacco trade.
Yes.
So
fantasy managers are probably a little excited.
Yeah, honestly, very happy that we actually maybe have a little more of a competent QP in there. The numbers didn't suggest it, but
cool.
He's going to be. I think he's going to be fine. He actually has weapons now instead of Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman or whatever his name is.
That's what I was going to say. He's got 2 weapons now. So
yeah, and it's good to see Monty's homecoming. I believe his sister that was in an incident, like a car crash. I don't want to get that wrong, but I know she's in a wheelchair, hospitalized, kind of like that. Was actually able to make it to this game since they live in Cincinnati. So that was cool for the first time in like a year or so that he's got to see her brother play. So
yeah, he had like 20 family members total.
Oh, dude.
So if I would have known that before, I would have been all over. Because Montgomery.
First touchdown of the game comes down to Montgomery throwing a touchdown into the back of the end zone.
It's such a Lions thing.
Yeah, well, I guess it would be the second touchdown. But yes, Montgomery threw a touchdown pass, which is funny because at Mount Healthy High School in Cincinnati, near the area where he grew up, he played quarterback. So, hey, it's the Dan Campbell experience. Yeah. That's just how it works.
Were there, man. They were there all along.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Sunday Night Football. The Patriots went to Buffalo in their whiteout. First whiteout, first new uniforms for the Bills, and they won 23-20. They pulled it off with Drake May playing lights out with Stephon. Stephon in his return went crazy. He had 10 receptions and 146 yards on my bench, but it's okay. I started Woody Marks in my flex.
And still pulled out
my new ball.
And still pulled out the fantasy dub, Mr. 5-0. Crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we were both on the spread, but yeah, Stephon, like you said, played absolutely phenomenal. 10 catches, 146 yards. Drake May looked like he's going to be the quarterback there in New England for a while. I mean, that play that he threw down, rolling out of the pocket right, down to Diggs, down to like the 6 or 7 yard line. Just beautiful throw.
Yeah.
Beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Buffalo looked rough. They came out very good to see. 3 turnovers. That's just not normal Bills football. On top of that, 11 penalties 90 yards.
Yeah, they just looked like they weren't ready. Like when they played the Saints too, they kind of looked the same, but they got lucky kind of at the end with Cole Bishop's interception.
Yeah.
But
it felt like Buffalo was hoping that their whiteout jerseys would carry them to this win. They didn't even.
They thought they would win off aura.
Yeah, and that's just not the way it goes. That's just not the way it goes. Yeah, Vrabel gets it done in prime time. Atta boy.
Moving on to the stupid game. Okay, Monday Night Football. The Chiefs and the Jaguars. We lost. You know what really sucks? I was just not expecting at all to lose this game. Like every game I go in thinking of ways we could lose. I mean, you just gotta think of that. I cannot think of any reason we'd lose this game. Like, yes, Jacksonville's 3-1, but we literally lost that game because of our own mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, you went into this game saying that this is one of the most confident Chiefs wins you feel in a while.
Yes. Yeah, this was a get right game for sure.
Which is unfortunate. I mean, the books had Chiefs to cover 3.5 points, and it was that before that Jacksonville last touchdown, which I was like, the books are doing it again. But
dude, that last touchdown, how do you slip twice and still get the touchdown? I started laughing at Trevor the first time he fell. I was like, okay, let's go. And then he got up. Man, he started laughing at myself right after that.
Immediate
boom! Or it taking 4 people to get an interception. I mean, or Bucker kicking it out of bounds, or us running the ball 14 times with our running backs.
Pick on the goal line.
Who the last 2 games, our running backs have actually had pretty good yard per carry. We're just still not really running it that much. We have Worthy to start opening up some things, but not taking advantage of that. He was barely in the red zone. Don't know why that was a thing. But yeah, we got to get some shit figured out.
Yeah, it seemed like that first drive that you guys had and you guys scored with Kelsey.
Dude, that first quarter, I was like, we're back.
Then he hit Xavier Worthy in the back of the end zone on that first play there at the goal line, and he was just a step out of bounds or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, they're doing what they need to do. They're getting Worthy red zone targets, trying to get him just any space they can, which Andy Reid knows how to do, so we're not worried about that. But it just seemed like they weren't utilizing him very well. Thornton was kind of taken out of it, too. He made that, a big catch or so, a couple of them. But, yeah, they were taking away the deep threats from this entire game. I mean, it was a rough little battle there coming down to the end.
Yeah, and then Brian Thomas Jr. getting that huge catch at the end of the game, the only time McDuffie's not on him. What is going on?
Yeah, what's that about? And then,
why are we doing something different at the end of the game instead of trying to do that in the beginning to see what happens? I mean, I don't know. We got the Lions next week, and the thought of being 2-4 is nasty. It's so annoying because we could have been 3-2, the same record with the Chargers, if we would have just played just a little bit better.
Yeah.
We also bet on the Chiefs. Forgot to say that.
Yeah.
We both took the Chiefs in the spread, too, so that was the icing on the cake. So.
As you can tell by the beginning of this rant, at the beginning, we were both on Kansas City. Yeah, we saw every opportunity for them to get it done, and they just didn't execute very well.
Nope.
Down to the wire.
Yeah, because when they were up 28-24, I was like, what do the books know? And then Brian Thomas Jr. got that pass. I was like, okay.
Ridiculous.
This is getting scary.
All right. Well, that's a recap. Now let's go to stats on the week and all time so far. Moneyline, Tyler did a 6-7. 38-20 on the year. Still very solid numbers from the Moneyline department. I went 8-5 this week.
Solid.
41-17. Thank you.
Bang.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey, we're looking good.
We're
in the
baseball
Moneyline
numbers right now. This is the Dodgers and Yankees over here at the table.
We're playing good ball. That's just we're playing good ball. Spread wise, honestly,
still playing ball.
Really good week for us in the spread department. I feel like we both did better on the spreads than we did money line, which is weird to think.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, but that's just how it is sometimes.
Tyler went 8-5, 33-25 all time, which is still solid spread. I mean, we're talking spreads here, so playoffs. We're talking playoff. And I went 9-4 on the spread.
Hell yeah,
very good week out of me.
Bang.
33-25 as well, so we're tied in the spread.
That's just proof right there that
the proof's in the pudding.
You guys got to follow us on these bets. Just a couple more months until it's legal. But hey, just drive to Kansas real quick. Listen to what we're saying and put some money down because the proof is in the pudding, man.
The proof is in the pudding.
Especially when we throw those touchdown ones. And I don't want to toot my own horn.
Toot it.
But I've been on fire with touchdown bets this year.
This man knows ball. This man knows who the ball's going to get them into the zone called the end.
To the zone called the end. I missed one touchdown, no, 2 yesterday. And that I nailed them all.
That's the first of that. Yeah, the whole Sunday slate. I mean, Stephon didn't get in, but boy, did he have a big game too. So, I mean, can't be. That's still I think that prediction still is like we bet him. You know, we had him to score.
We knew he was going to go off,
but we knew he was going to go off. Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I want you to like, subscribe, comment, share, notification bell. You know all about it. Do all of those, and then do it twice. And then realize that you unsubscribed on the second time. Then do it a third time to resubscribe.
Ooh. Make another account and then... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, make 5.
All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.